Are we live? Is it happening? What's good, you guys? It's Olivia Holt here with my beautiful and lovely and amazing and talented and brilliant makeup artist, Amy Orsman. And I'm about to go and perform like soonsies.
Like in 5, maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, maybe.
So you're really here for last looks.
Yeah, this is like the real deal. this is legit, and we're gonna show you kind of what goes down behind the scenes before I go on stage.
Actually, here's all of our goods, including popcorn, because we literally can't go on stage without popcorn, and our throat coat tea, which we need as well.
Yes.
So we are actually ready to go. We're very quick, we're very fast. We don't like to fuss around too much.
No.
Liv likes to get to it. She's got to warm up.
Chop, snappy, snap.
Do her business. So we got a couple products that we use for double duty beauty, because we're all about it. She has tiny clutches. We need to go. Number 1, Moisture Smooth Color Stick. Okay, first of all, lips, perfect, peach, beige, nude. You don't even need a lip liner. Lines it. Mattes. But this is also our bronzer and blush. So actually what you see in her cheeks is this. So I take this all the way back here. All the way back here. Just foundation brush. And you just touch it in. And it just melts into the skin. And it gives this dewy, perfect bounce. So no wiping. Stippling. And if she's behaving badly, we go hard.
Ow.
She's a good girl. No, we're not doing that real. So same thing, take a little bit. I actually love to tie this in the crease. That's all that kind of beautiful warmth there. It kind of smooths things out. Give it a little jump. I take it right in the hairline. Just give a little warmth, which is really beautiful. And it's one thing that can fit in your clutch.
I mean, look at this guy. Seriously? I mean, my clutches are literally this tiny, so having this guy in here, kind of for everything.
Her clutches are this tiny.
And it fits so perfectly. I mean, look at that. And it's a lip, little bronzer, little kind of everywhere just to give it.
And it gives such gorgeous glow, like when you hit like your light points. And it's nice never too brown, never too peach, so it's like the perfect color. Almond nude, can't live without it.
Yep.
So then what we do is we dust a little bit of luminous powder over this. This is a blush, tiny luminous powder, and it just sets it only on the apples. Just like so. I love a little on the forehead, bridge of the nose. Bada bing, bada boom.
Voila.
Then we like to take a little pink. So we love the pink as well. And we stick our lips out. And we take it right in the center. And we just kind of mesh around. And this gives us a nice kind of little feminine pout. Gorge. Now we're going to take just a tiny bit of eyeshadow. And I love this taupe. All the way up. And what we really like to do is smudge just underneath the eye. And this just kind of gives this really kind of pretty smoky look, but not overdone. And you really can't mess up with it. A little bit like that. Boom. And then of course, we are serious mascara girls.
Serious.
We love it. Can't live without it. So we love to just kind of, this is Healthy Volume. It's has olive oil, so it's really conditioning. And we kick it on the ends. She's looking fantastic. Then we also use the same taupe. We're all about double duty. We don't like to mess around with too many products. We use the same taupe, and this is actually the color that we use for her eyebrows as well. And it's such a great color.
You gotta fill in those brows.
Brows
gotta be on fleek.
What's the best tip you have for filling in brows without making it look too overdone?
Okay, number 1, use powder. Use powder, pencil, hard, wax. It's going to darken as you get oily. So you always want to pick a shade that's basically about your root tone, which is what this is. And it's just going to grab beautifully. You want to start really at the base of the nose, right where the nostril meets the brow. And then you want to build the arch right there. So it's going to be very symmetrical. And we're just going to pop this right through. Liv has great brows, but I like to tail out. You know, I don't like hard lines. I like them to look really kind of soft and beautiful, but like give gorgeous structure to her face.
One of my favorite things that Amy told me when we first started working together was your brows should be sisters, not twins.
True. They are not identical. If you're trying to make your brows identical, A, you're driving yourself crazy, and B, that's not the way they're supposed to work. So keep your brows beautiful, sisters, not twins, little bit of color, monochromatic, fresh. And Liv is on. Now we're going to do a little bit of foundation. So one of the last things I do, I don't start with foundation. I do foundation almost last because you use so much less of it. This is a skin clearing foundation that actually has micro clear technology with salicylic acid. So it actually keeps you from breaking out. So I prefer to use a foundation that actually helps you have better skin and a clearer complexion. So what I like to do is take a little bit of this just around the chin, blend in just around the lips, which gives us this really beautiful feel. And now we can use foundation in just areas. You don't need to have foundation all over your whole face. Take a little bit to brighten right underneath the eye. And Liv and I do this with a brush, but technically sometimes when no one's looking, we do it with our fingers. So we're gonna hop right in there. Beautiful. And last but not least, take a powder puff, just a clean fabric one. And this is the best way to set your makeup. Press it in so it wears like translucent real skin.
I think another thing that you taught me is when using foundation, especially if your skin is very oily, and you know, after you put on foundation, you look at yourself and you're like, oh, I need powder everywhere because it looks oily, right? Well, you just take one of those little, what are they called?
They're fabric puffs, so it's actually cloth.
Yeah, and you just dab.
Here, show me how you do it.
Gently. So like, I'll like just dab kind of gently around those areas that she put the foundation. That way it doesn't look so oily, right? But it's still dewy and fresh and fun and youthful, and I feel good.
So it really sets your foundation without having to use powder. A ton of powder is not a girl's best friend, and it's definitely not your best friend on the red carpet. So what you want to do is one of these tiny powder puffs, and look, you can put these two things in your clutch, and that's it. And you're ready to rock.
So whenever you see me wearing a clutch on the red carpet, those guys are what's in my bag.
You better believe it.
Even though I wish I could put Amy in there.
I literally would never fit in her clutch until someone seriously designed something a lot bigger, like a Joey pouch. Right. Now, last but not least, eyeliner. Look all the way up. We love to take a little bit of this eyeliner just right on the base in the outer corner, because that just gives us a little contour right here under the lash line. You know, just a nice little smudge. Voila.
Olivia, do you ever get nervous before you're about to go on stage?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous right now. But they're total good nerves. I never really get bad nerves unless I feel unprepared or not ready. But feeling so prepared. Everyone seems super cool up there. I'm excited to get up there and perform live. And it's an acoustic, intimate setting, which is like one of my favorite things in the world, is to just like kick it with a bunch of people who just love music and who want to just hang and talk about good stuff. And of course, launching the new Neutrogena Light Therapy Acne Mask is what we're here for. So I'm really, speaking of.
Okay, this thing is awesome. It's so cool.
Amethyst is actually asking what brands are the products, so...
All Neutrogena.
All Neutrogena. Neutrogena literally has created some of the best beauty basics out there. So they've kind of taken everything that's amazing and put it in one line. So it's really accessible, and one product can do 5 things.
And a lot that I've been talking about today is my go-to look is just very clean, fresh face, effortless. Just this simple look. And with these Neutrogena products, I get that in like 5 minutes.
Honestly, this is her go-to look. It's 4 products. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's pretty much on a daily basis. We do this for bronzer, eyes, cheeks.
And then if you really want to spice it up,
you throw in your shadow.
you throw in this guy.
But it's super great for traveling because you can put it all in your purse.
And the flowers.
That's cute.
This is not Neutrogena.
It's not Neutrogena.
Neutrogena does not grow their
I'm
own
really
plants.
into this orchid. Should we be wearing orchids? It's quite cute. We love it.
So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm about to head upstairs to go perform, and I'm super pumped. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Bye, y'all.